Okay, now I'm really ready and I'm
Is it too late to recast?
Thank you for being a friend. On this day in 1985, Golden Girls premiered on NBC. This classic sitcom follows the antics of four women living together in Miami. And while they may be older, they haven't necessarily grown up. Audiences quickly grew to love Dorothy, Rose, Blanche, and Sophia, as well as the actors who played them. Who was your favorite? Let us know in the comments.
Number 10. Tribal dance scene. The proposal.
We're gonna have to steal you away, young lady.
Oh, no. I'm just gonna...
No, not to worry. No strippers, no chatting in the woods. Promise.
Betty White proved that getting older does not mean you have to slow down. And in 2009, she played the eccentric Grandma Annie in The Proposal. When Sandra Bullock's character comes upon Grandma Annie in the woods, Granny appears to be doing some sort of tribal dance to the nature gods.
Come, dance with me in celebration.
You know, can I just thank her from here?
I insist!
Though Betty White seemed to be in amazing shape until the end, we can only assume that the filming of this scene was a little taxing at her 87-year-old age. An outtake from the scene revealed that White was indeed ready to call it a day.
Do it again from the top. I was praying for cut.
As we'll see in other entries, White always brought her great sense of humor to her work. Number 9. Californication. Hot in Cleveland. Betty White's role as Elka Ostrovsky in Hot in Cleveland was supposed to be limited, as White claimed to have a schedule too busy to take on regular work on a television series.
So how far in are you?
8 hours? Maybe 20. My watch might be upside down.
After a little reluctance, however, she joined the cast, stating that she had such a great time working on the show and couldn't pass up the opportunity.
This will make us all sound good.
White was quite quick-witted, and this particular moment is a great example among many. This outtake starts with White's character clearly unimpressed with a certain Showtime series.
That show he's on. Californication.
I need to go back to the whole line, Betty. I need the whole line.
I can't just say fornication.
White's response just shows that she was more than aware of how her sweet grandmotherly appearance just made everything funnier. Number 8. The Belgian waffle stand. The Golden Girls. Here's an interesting fact. Betty White was originally supposed to play Blanche in The Golden Girls. Meanwhile, Rue McClanahan read for Rose Nyland.
Well, absolutely not. Under no circumstances will I even entertain the notion.
I'll let you borrow my cashmere sweater anytime you want.
No!
Eventually, director Jay Sandrich had the idea that they should swap parts, leading to the iconic portrayals we know and love. It's really difficult to imagine the two women in each other's roles now. And the moments and outtakes White's Rose Nyland provided us with are timeless. In this blooper from a Season 2 episode, White delivers her line, but makes a mistake, which is pointed out by B. Arthur.
Just like when I was a little girl and had a Belgian waffle stand by the side of the road.
No. You sold Belgian waffles.
White, of course, simply takes her error in stride and runs with it.
You don't know what I sold.
Number 7. Did you like it that much? The Mary Tyler Moore Show. Betty White first appeared on The Mary Tyler Moore Show in episode 1 of season 4.
I just feel terrible going off and leaving you with all this cleaning up to do.
Oh, no, please don't worry about it.
But it seems so wrong to just run off.
She was originally not slated to play the role of Sue Ann Nivens, despite the casting call asking for a, quote, icky sweet Betty White type. Of course, she finally was actually contacted to play the role of Nivens, and the rest is history.
I'm not doing it for myself, you understand. But for those ladies out there who need me.
In this outtake, White is delivering her line when the director cuts her off, asking her to begin again.
All right, Jay, did you like it that much?
White's charming reply is one that you can't help but smile at, as evidenced by the laughter of herself, her co-stars, and the audience. Number 6. Joe getting married. Hot in Cleveland. While filming Hot in Cleveland, Betty White was already in her late 80s to early 90s.
Oh, happy birthday, man.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna be 90. Can I squeeze your chest?
Naturally, one might expect a senior moment from time to time. In this outtake from the show, White delivers a straightforward reading of her line.
We're not alone. We have each other.
And Joe finally did get married.
The character's name is Joy, and you can see her co-stars realize the mess up very quickly, as Joy is a series regular. White is oblivious when the cast tells her of her flub.
Joy.
You called her Joe.
Joe. Maybe not in my head.
It really is reminiscent of Grandma mixing up names, and once again shows White's sense of humor towards her age. Number 5. Scolding the audience. The Golden Girls. White can often be seen engaging with the audience in her outtake reels, and this is one of those times. During a Golden Girls take, White seems to just lose track of what she's saying, and starts again.
Dorothy had a date with a Commodore, Dorothy had a date with a Commodore.
The audience is clearly enjoying seeing this human moment from a performer. However, White would rather they wait to be amused.
Don't laugh. Now, this is not the funny part. That wasn't even one of the jokes.
White was known for her humility, and in this moment, it shines through. Her light scolding of the audience paired with those puppy dog eyes really kind of makes us feel a little bad for laughing. Until we realize she was likely trying to bring more of a smile to our faces.
Dorothy had a date with a Commodore. Blanche had a date with Stan. I spent the evening making bacon, lettuce, and potato sandwiches.
Number 4. How long has it been? The proposal.
You're leaving me now? This is our time to be together.
Well, honey, you could go with me.
Betty White lost her husband and the love of her life, Alan Ludden, in 1981. After 18 years of wedded bliss, the two had met when White appeared on the game show Password, with Ludden as host.
What are your plans for the summer, Betty?
Well, I'm going to do some... What did you have in mind, Al?
She never remarried after his death, and when asked why in a Larry King interview, White answered, quote, "Once you've had the best, who needs the rest?" White was also not one to shy away from an innuendo, and in this outtake from the proposal, she makes co-stars Ryan Reynolds and Mary Steenburgen burst into laughter when she alludes to her long-gone sex life.
More time, and Betty gets it.
I haven't had it in so long.
Oh.
Number 3. Messing up on purpose. The Mary Tyler Moore Show. In this clip from The Mary Tyler Moore Show, White appears to deliver her lines very well.
Mary, dear, you've helped everybody with his problems. You get a lot of credit for it, too.
In fact, she's so smooth that even Mary Tyler Moore doesn't seem to notice an error. Until White outs herself, that is.
I just didn't want to be alone in this thing. I thought if everybody else could come out here and louse up...
We have no doubt that White truly was a generous scene partner, but the implication that she threw her lines on purpose is still funny. We can see as much from the raucous laughter of the audience, Moore, and White herself. The two actresses had a decades-long friendship, and it's moments like these that show us why.
I think we're doing wonderfully for two people who don't like each other.
So do I.
Number 2. Getting the giggles. Hot in Cleveland. There's always a clip like this in blooper reels. The actor that can't stop giggling. Betty White had plenty of these moments over the years, but this one remains one of the most memorable.
I signed up when my... God, no, please forgive me.
In the scene, White's character Elka has signed up for a dating website, following a bender. She then reveals the incident was her inspiration when creating her profile.
In fact, that's my screen name. Bender over.
White cannot handle the joke and bursts into fits of giggles every time she has to say it. At least we can say she appreciated good comedic writing. The moment clearly leaves a mark on the cast, as one member refers to it in a later outtake.
Oh no. I have a feeling we have another bender over.
Number 1. Bitter Butter Memories. The Golden Girls. The Golden Girls will always hold a special place in our hearts, so it had to be number 1.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again.
In this season 2 episode, the ladies are mistaken for ladies of the evening and are jailed. While in the cell, Rose tells one of her anecdotes of running for Butter Queen in St. Olaf, much to the chagrin of Dorothy and Blanche.
Rose, you're embarrassing yourself. Please don't go on.
I have to, Dorothy. I've kept these bitter butter memories too long.
In the outtake, after White delivers her line about bitter butter memories, she hesitates before her next line. Ever the humble one, White then expresses her concern for her future on the show.
Oh, God, they're recasting.
We'll miss Betty White, and she'll definitely never be recast in our hearts. Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.